Good evening everyone, welcome back to Tom Plays Europa Universalis 4 for absolute beginners. We are back with Great Britain and hopefully about to kick off the last major war of the fight for the Americas. So finally getting our manpower back together. Lost a claim. Alright, on Castile. Right, let's just grab that back then. Just quickly seeing if there are any other claims we want to quickly make. But I don't think so. Okay, right, let's just get on with it. We can handle them while we're at it. Okay, so can we attack Rio da Prata? Imperialism. We can, but it won't let us because we don't have any diplomats. Right, okay. There's probably some of these spy networks that we don't need. So Tuscany. Actually, to be fair, it wouldn't hurt to get Lucca as well. Cologne, on the other hand... Oh no, actually there are two we could do within Cologne. Tell you what, maybe we'll just stop improving relations. Oh, brilliant. Military tech. Yes, please. That would be very useful. It's all clear which one that we should be using. Doesn't really matter. Should probably be the Redcoat Infantry, British Army. Right, and also Kilwa. So we were talking about Mozambique, weren't we? Yeah, so we'll leave that one going. But if we would just take this one province, we could start colonising. That would be worth doing. And that's brilliant, getting the military upgrade with a change of infantry unit. So we'll need to let morale recover. That's still going, that's fine. What was the other thing? Decisions. Right, I think we should revoke some of the colonising decisions. That one's okay. Those are still good. So this one looks like it will be useful. Diplomatic reputation, which is always good, and we'll get tired of war less quickly. So that's worth having. Okay, no good reason to delay any further, I don't think. 13 colonies, I'm pretty sure we've already taxed them. So let's go with imperialism. And let's just go for it. So I'm going to bring our main armies back together to start with. Send our navy out. Bengal and Yarkand, I will accept that. Bit upset that it might divide our forces a little, but in theory we shouldn't have to do anything. And given that we're going to end up wanting to fight Bengal and wanting Vijayanagar to help us, I think we should help, basically. Right, let's combine these, get our armies together. So we're hopefully not going to spend too much time in the north. We're going to grab a couple of castles in Portuguese Mexico, but we're going to move these armies down south as soon as we can, because I don't think the north needs us anymore. I'm also blithely assuming that France and Austria can handle Europe, but I don't think that's an unreasonable assumption. Not sure what English West Indies is doing there. Actually, Austria may now be handling Bengal. Okay, so we've got the Portuguese Mexican fleet held down there, which is fine. I don't want any of these armies to end up fighting alone, is the only thing. Useful if we could finish this castle fairly quickly. Burghers want privileges again. Once again, they can get lost. I'm neither nobles right now, and they really need to stop demanding things. Okay, it does look like ships have been built, so it obviously isn't the best time to be out on the water. Oh, it's alright, we've succeeded anyway. Maybe because of the war. Okay, in that case we probably shouldn't have set off just then. Come on, France, come and help. To fight a war with trade ships. Apparently we can ask someone to join in on our side. Okay, yes please then. I am not going to turn down that opportunity. Are they winning? I believe they are. So we'll leave them to it. Reform both, please. I need the army and the navy. Okay, you head to port. Might actually send you somewhere else now that we've completed the burgers mission. Brilliant. Okay. Right, let's head there. So I really don't believe we need to worry about the north anymore. What we do need to worry about is if we come across something that we can't defeat in the south. Naval morale increased. That sounds good. Oh, that's not good. Oh, right. Oh, that was the Frisia one. That's fine then. No longer too concerned about them. Just thinking if we can grab some of these castles. Apart from anything else, it means our retreat will be a bit more assured. Should make it a bit harder for people to follow us directly. And we're suffering a bit from our ships not going to port. There we go. Okay. This is a hope because the army's so huge, we can hopefully take these castles quite quickly. Suddenly there's no sign of there being a castle there. Odd. Okay, we just became a papal controller and we managed to run into the enemy on the castle, which was unfortunate. And have been defeated, which is annoying. Right, we're going to have to keep running here. Hopefully this castle, which was there at least, will slow them down and stop them from being able to pursue us. It would really help if I didn't have this enormous box covering everything. Yeah, you see, this is what we didn't want. Is them to be able to follow us and immediately attack us while our morale's down. It's precisely why I was trying to get castles on the way. And precisely why it's really annoying that we've gone through there instead of here. Right, well at least this time we're running somewhere sensible, so that's something. Not off to a good start though. So with that in mind, I think I'm going to go for this castle over here. To give our colonies a bit of time to get involved. Yep, there was a castle there. It's magically reappeared. Okay, conversion. So we can start on someone else. Let's just check this. Textile manufactory, well, that might be good. Oh, farm estate. Actually, that would be better because the nobility still have the lowest opinion. Let's go with that. Cambrai. Manufactory. There. Just looking at these claims. How about if we make a couple on Aragon? Can't really make any on Portugal now. Might be able to do something else though. Sabotage reputation. Why not? And who's this? Aachen. Right. Well, they're a one province nation, so we only need one claim on them. No, we're not ready for Tuscany yet. To have more on the mainland of Kilwa. Okay, they've pulled out of the war. That's not good news. Okay, let's carry on with this, and we should be able to proclaim a holy war soon. Pretty sure I've got 52 papal influence. I must have like 51.99 or something. Being the papal controller is good, actually. That should give us some benefits. Diplomatic reputation, if nothing else. So, yeah, that was lucky. Ooh, there's an army here. Oh, they are heading past, I think, so... I may be too late to catch them. Yeah, I think we are. That's fine then. Not going to worry too much. One less thing for us to have to deal with. Okay, Holy War. So that just gives us a better manpower recovery speed. Lower maintenance costs as well, but we're not as concerned about those. Apparently we need a spy network on Burgundy again. Did we redo our claims on Norway? I guess. Still looks like we could do with some more though. I'd forgotten this army was here. Oh, cool. Still, don't think we need it. Okay. Everything's going fine. Apart from my computer seems to be struggling. Rostov. Not sure where all of those armies just came from. Suddenly thinking heading north isn't such a bad idea, seeing as all of the big armies from down south seem to have headed that way. We probably should go and thin them out a bit. Much as I wish we didn't have to. Alright. Let's see if we can catch this one. Ooh. That's good. Okay, apparently we've lost a siege of some kind. Brilliant. Apparently someone's going to sit on the castle we just took. Fine by me. Where are you going? Heading north again, aren't you? See if we can cut you off. Looks for me. Oh, that's where you're going. Okay, well that'll work. Let's just put something into becoming the next Pope. Papal controller, rather. Not really sure where all these sieges are that we're losing. But I do know that we're winning battles, which is more important. Can we get there in time to help? Or at least to capture them. We can. Good. So I'm happy about this because every time we do this, we wear them down a bit. And increase our war score. Come to that. Okay, sitting on the castle again. It's working out quite well, this taking castles business. Okay. Okay, so it hasn't gone well, but I suppose at least we did step in and try to support them. And speaking of things not going well... Oh! Okay, I thought we were in trouble then, but apparently not. So that's good. Okay, so hopefully that should make things a bit easier for the colonies to deal with. And we can go back to the original plan and head down south. With our manpower recovery speed. Oh, elephants. And the fact that we've got a bunch of mercenary armies, hopefully we will be recovering this army relatively quickly. Okay, so one of these I haven't taxed yet, I think. Colombia is the one I have taxed, so we'll leave it be. I would rather have a prestige right now, plus I don't have much time to think. One of our spies has been caught. That's a Tuscany one. Actually, it looks like a couple have been caught. Okay. Mass draft with financial incentive, please, because it's only 60 ducats. Only really wanted that third place in any case. Right. Just grabbing a couple more claims on Aragon. Who's this? Oh, Norway. Yeah. That's only the one claim we can make now. And we can actually make a claim on Burgundy again. Let's just grab that one there. Brilliant. This might put us in a position to make inroads into Europe. Good grief. Come on, Newfoundland, where are you? Oh, that's good. They've got a very long way to go. So it might be worth just nipping over and crushing them. It's an admiral, but it's not this one, so that's what matters. Kind of grabbing tech without thinking there. So they'll either have to abandon the siege or get their army crushed. Either way is fine. Okay. Right, they're going for abandoning the siege. I am going to keep heading south. Because it's really the south we need to bolster. I don't really think that the north needs any help. There's such. A white piece? No thanks. So, repay loan, decline the white piece. Thank you very much. Claim on Japan, apparently. No, I think we could do better than a white piece, I would hope. If we can't, then we've pretty much already lost. Okay, might just pause a bit for morale to recover. Hope no one attacks us before it does. I hadn't realised how much your morale can go down even when you win. Okay. I think we're looking alright up there. Okay, Commonwealth is still the Emperor. Agenda failed. That's bizarre. Pretty sure I told him to build a manufactory like the second we got the request. Oh well. Not going to worry too much about it right now. No, thanks. Excellent. Alright, let's go and chase them off this siege. I'm glad they're struggling with this castle as well, because we certainly did. Desmond! Interesting. They're actually attacking Britain. That's slightly scary. Alright, I probably better take a look at that. It might actually be a concern. We got some relatively small Portuguese army. Okay. Oh, what do you know? The Gascon Musket Company can appear here. Let's stick them on a castle. Let's way too long. I'm going to waste this huge army's time taking normal provinces, really. Let's focus on castles and fighting enemy armies. Kind of funny, I mean, look at the message, you'd think we were losing all over the place. They like only warn us when we lose. So I'm fairly sure we're not doing as badly as that would suggest. And their morale's still really low. But they certainly look capable. Okay, maybe it's not going amazingly well up here. Still, there's only so much we can do. Okay, we can't do diplomatic reputation, but we can do bless ruler. Probably sufficient. Okay. Wait a minute, I thought we'd... Oh, maybe it was a modifier that ran out. That was it, so we did build the manufactory. Yeah, it's basically saying... Oh, that's fine. Same with given up. Yeah, it does say when we win. Right, I was thinking we'd failed this agenda. What it was saying was that the negative modifier from us failing a previous agenda has worn off. So that was good. That was entirely a good thing. Just considering heading over and taking that castle so that we can force this navy out into the meat grinder. I am now wondering if I ought to be going back there, because they seem to be trying to retake it. On the plus side, every army they have retaking the castles we've taken is an army that isn't fighting in the north. Extra diplomatic relations. Do we want that at the moment? Just wondering if it'll cause people to start hassling us for alliances. Didn't even realise we were still spying on Cologne. Oh well. Right, we've taken Desmond back. sorry, no, that was us losing that siege. Right, I see. Good thing it didn't let me move, eh? Ulster. Okay. I have to say they're getting a lot more creative now. It's the first time I've actually gone this far. You can start retaking Ulster. We got, oh good grief, yeah, Castile's involved this time, isn't it? So it would actually be useful if we could repair our navy before we do anything else. See, they're already working on these castles as well. Hopefully. Oh, sure. Hopefully that will give our colonies an opportunity to take them down while their armies are occupied, although they are looking a little overwhelmed to me. So maybe not. Maybe we'd be better off heading south and trying to liberate some of the colonies down there. They're fine. Well, think about it. Can we seize land? No. Despite having fulfilled that thing from the nobility. Lands in Coventry. Right. Well, we can do that instantly. So it's going to be military. And once we've done that, we should be able to seize land. Yes? Except we can't because we're at war. Of course we can't. And no doubt by the time the war's over, we'll no longer be able to do it without an uprising. Okay, well, at least that's taking them a while. We might be able to go over and break the sieges. It's whether we can get past this castle. I'm not sure if we can. And if we can't, we might just be better off heading south anyway. Okay, apparently we can actually use our ships to get past the castle. Which is great, but I'm not happy with the fact that they seem to be taking the time. I didn't volunteer for having my army split up, you know. Kindly move. Oh well, maybe we'll take this province. Oh, good grief. Don't meddle. Seriously, can we only move one army at once? Is that what's happening here? Because if it is, then we need to start with the biggest armies. Spend it generously. Well, this is a problem. Why is the game telling me I can move everyone over here when apparently I can't? And now in theory that castle could fall at any time. Good grief. You guys onto this castle. This isn't good. Not at all happy about this. But I'm going to stick with it anyway. How are we doing? Not great. This could fall at literally any moment. I think we should forget taking provinces and just get this army over there in whatever condition it's in, and just hope no one doubles back and attacks us, because we're going to lose the castle advantage otherwise. And you need to hurry up and help. This could go very badly. See, they're coming back already. Oh no, they've turned around. Thank goodness for that. Okay, so amazingly that actually paid off. Have they had to restart this siege? Looks like maybe. I'd rather have more mercenary costs. Well, spy court in Aragon and Burgundy. So it's quite hard to keep track of what's going on when you're very focused on the war. Any war, really. Oh, good. See if we can knock these guys off the siege then. A little risky. Ooh. That'll be fine. I don't want to catch one of our armies on their own. Brilliant. Right. Let's keep this up. Keep the momentum going. Right, they've lost yet another siege. I don't think we need that castle. And we can just go around it, and we don't want this to take forever. Okay, maybe we do need to deal with this castle. And they're back. They're already back. Never mind, can't keep turning around. How are we actually doing? Not great, actually. Good grief, guys. Oh no, I think they're still making progress, I think. They're probably not very happy, but at least having this big army out of the way is going to help them. I'm hoping that the countries in Middle and South America have got resources which are completely untapped, because they just haven't been able to use them. So when we start freeing them up, we will hopefully have some very useful allies. Hopefully, maybe, we'll see. Okay, so while we're at it, while I think about it, let us start giving gifts. Because we have absolutely pots of money, which our colonies probably don't. Where's British Mexico? Did they manage to stamp them out without me noticing? That's annoying. Alright, all diplomats used up. Fair enough. Maybe I should have freed that castle. You'd kind of think that English West Indies would be powerful enough to do it themselves. Okay, so I think there's only one castle here, which is their actual capital. So I'm hoping if we free that, it might start freeing the lands around it. And of course, once we do free them, we can give them a gift. Maybe British Columbia will start actually being able to fight on our side. We got any really small armies? Oh, there's one. Diplomatic reputation, right. I might go with the admin power this time. Oh, that was fast. Okay, yeah, sure, I don't mind. Right, so British Columbia. I can afford to lose prestige right now. Okay, oops. British Alaska. Have they? Not a huge amount I can do right now, I'm afraid. It doesn't look like the castle is going to take it back automatically. So I guess we will just free it up ourselves. Need to tread cautiously here, make sure we don't get stamped out. So every piece of land we free should give them some resources. Which will hopefully help a little. Yeah, so there they are, they've got their own army now. So they'll hopefully start freeing up their own land. And then next we move on Peru. So what I was kind of thinking, well, hoping might be the case, was that they'd sent all of our armies up north, which is why they were giving our colonies such a hard time. So hopefully we can now spearhead a bit of an uprising down here, although I have to say that the troops of British Columbia have come up with so far aren't exactly inspiring. Yeah, we need to speed this up. Okay, 2,000. So not amazing, but it's getting better. And on the plus side, there's no sign of any armies yet. I mean, they could very easily crush them, but seriously wondering if they really have just emptied South America to take the fight to the north. Where's the actual castle? Oh, there's more than one castle this time. That's good. That should give them a better life expectancy then. Okay, let's give Newfoundland a gift. I always kind of expect them to cope, but we could definitely use their help on this one. prestige. And give the West Indies a gift as well. Okay, so they're coming down behind. Oh, right, okay. Right, so they've started on Colombia now. That's not great. Still, in some ways, would rather focus on Peru, though. Partly because they have 2 castles, honestly. So I'm going to give them a gift straight away. And of course, ultimately, I want to head down here and take out Rio da Prata, because that was the official casus belli of the war. But I'm just thinking Peru may be a better foundation for taking the south, simply because it has 2 castles. So that's 2 obstacles that they have to get through. Okay, this is going to be risky. Change our infantry in a war. But I don't think there are any enemy armies anywhere nearby. Okay, so Peru started off a lot better than Colombia did. We've instantly made 1 army per province. So, feeling rather better about not worrying too much about Colombia, because they did rather bring it on themselves. But obviously, if we can retake the south, then that's going to help them as well. Okay, do we have anyone who will help with the fighting? Discipline. Discipline is always good. Yeah, that's not going well. How's the north going? Not great. Come on guys, I didn't give you all that money for nothing. Still can't believe British Mexico's gone. I wonder if we can actually reform it now. No. Change this as well. Doesn't matter that much, the cavalry, because we have so few, but... Okay, we've lost an admiral. We'd probably better check that in case it's the main fleet. It is the main fleet. So we're going to have to take a risk and land the ships, so that we can provide them with a new one. And then we're going to be chasing this navy around. Grief, how fast are they? Right, please hold them there. Okay, didn't manage to hold them there, but we can park our navy here now anyway. Right, how are we doing? Well, this castle's being extremely stubborn. Okay, it's not such a big deal. Oh, we can sow discontent in Portuguese Brazil, and also make more claims on Aragon. Draft with financial incentive. I have a feeling I'm probably going to have to actually stop this. So yeah, it hasn't gone quite as well as I'd hoped. But to be fair to the northern colonies, I think basically they'd been fighting the armies from the south as well. So now that we've started distracting those armies, I think they're starting to do a little better. But I think we are going to have to go back up and help out British Columbia. But British Peru is really doing what I'd hoped British Columbia would. They're definitely going into the war. But yeah, I think this is going to take quite a while longer. Hopefully not going to last till the end of the game. I'd still like to do India at some point. But yeah, I think I better stop there because I don't think it's going to finish anytime soon. So yeah. As usual, France have done a wonderful job, although we've got some peasant uprisings now, which is annoying. I think they've freed up most of our African land. I mean, I suppose we could see how much they're willing to give us at this point. But I'd at least like to have our armies in position down there before we make peace. And I was kind of hoping for something pretty conclusive this time. Something more conclusive than I think 23% would give us. But we'll see. Maybe we'll consider that next time. But for now, I am going to leave it there. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.